Hey everybody, Corn Fed Lady here, and today I'm going to plant this potato bed with the no-dig method. Okay, so just a quick run through of some of the supplies and materials I have assembled here today. We got a couple bags of old potting soil that have already been previously used. We have a bucket full of rabbit poo from our rabbit shed. We have a bunch of overgrown potatoes from last year's harvest. They started sprouting in the basement. And we have a pile of old straw or old hay. And of course, this is our potato bed that we framed out with old wood beams and cinder blocks because those are just the materials that we had on hand. Alright, so I'm going to take you through and show you step by step just exactly how I put together our no-dig potato bed. So I like to start off with a fresh bucket of rabbit poo. Now if you don't have rabbit poo, you could use some other fertilizer that you might have on hand, but we raise rabbits here on our homestead and their rabbit poo makes an excellent fertilizer for our gardens. Okay, once you've got your bunny poo or whatever fertilizer you're using in there, then you're ready to put the potatoes in. So let's go ahead and get these overgrown potatoes from last year into the new bed for this year. Okay, so now that we've got the potatoes in on top of the bunny poo, the next step is to add a little bit of this old garden soil or potting soil. Now you can see this has been previously used, so it's kind of a mess, but really all we're doing with this is covering up the potatoes very lightly just to prevent them from getting hit by the sun, because when potatoes get hit by the sun, they turn green and also toxic to eat. So let's get these potatoes covered up a little bit. Okay, so I got the leftover garden dirt sprinkled across the top of the potatoes here. Now, as you can see, it's not an exact science. We don't need them covered all the way up, and we don't even need all of them covered up, because this old pile of straw or hay is going to do most of the work for covering these up to keep the sun off of them. So let's go ahead and put this old straw and hay on top. Now don't be stingy here. If you've got enough straw and hay, make sure you put on a really thick layer, at least a foot deep. Okay, well that just about does it for today. As you can see, I got everything covered up nice and evenly with the hay or straw, whatever you may have on hand. The older the hay and straw, the better. The thicker the layer, the better. As long as it's not all clumped together, you want to make sure it's loose. And I do have a little bit of straw left over on the end here. So if some of this straw gets beat down or blown away over time from the weather, I'll be able to freshen it up with some new straw. So make sure you have some more on hand too. Well, that's about it for today's video. Thanks for following along, and hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Also, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on our future gardening videos. Y'all have a good one.